Can you feel a bit of a change of energy around here? Is there a bit more pressure or nerves? What's it like?
It's good. It's been a lot of excitement, and Munster calls it finals fever. So it's good. The energy around the boys is really buzzing, and I guess that's what finals does to you. It gets you going, and yeah, a lot of the boys are really excited to get out there Saturday.
Are you feeling a bit of extra expectation, not just on the team, but on yourself, given the season you've had to this point? And Cam keeps reminding us, your favourite. I mean, does that bring any sense of expectation or pressure for you?
Not really. I think maybe externally, but in here we're just trying to focus on ourselves and take confidence out of what we've done during the year and not changing too much. So obviously, energy and intensity is going to go up, but we don't want to change too much.
He suggested you've gone to another level this year when you took a bit of ownership of the team during that period where he in particular was out, but obviously Paps was out for a bit as well. Do you feel like you've done that? Do you feel like you've stepped up?
A little bit, I guess. It was something I wanted to do anyway during the pre-season. That was something I wanted to take on as a bit more of a leader role on the field, and obviously I had to fast track it a little bit quicker than I thought, having a few of the boys out. But I've really enjoyed that role, and to be fair, the boys that have come in, like Wishy, who was just in here, he's done a great job and made it a lot easier for myself. So I had to pick up the slack a little bit, but I feel like the boys that have come in done a great job of helping me out.
How does that manifested? Is it direction on the field? Is it a text message on a Sunday morning? How does it look?
In terms of
your leadership,
I think took something out of last year where I probably led the wrong way. I was worried about everyone else and what they were doing instead of focusing on my own job. So I think the best way for myself to lead is getting my job done, and the boys having confidence in what I do, and then I guess it gives me a bit more a leg to stand on when I do want them to do something. So that was probably my main focus, worrying about my own job first, and the rest will come off it.
Have you discovered something about yourself in the leadership?
Not really. I think it's just the thing I did discover is the best way to lead is by leading myself, and you got to be able to do your own job before you worry about other people's, and I think that's something I didn't do very well last year.
A couple of boys said they've seen you play great footy for a couple of years. Has anything changed, do you feel, this year? Like, what have you altered to sort of get to this form on? Why are people talking about you now, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what the change is. I think for this year, it's probably one of my most consistent years. I feel like the last couple of years I've had a couple good games and a couple bad games, so it's a bit up and down, and that was another thing I wanted to work on, especially after last year. So consistency is a big thing at this club, especially from Craig. He loves driving those standards, and that's something I've sort of taken on board, and so far been able to do. So hopefully we can keep it going.
What sort of influence has Craig had on taking your game to the next level and finding that consistency?
I think confidence. He's put a lot of confidence in myself, and he has been trying to do that for ever since I've been here, I guess. And just having the confidence in myself to go out and do what I want to do, and know how I want to play. So that's a big one. I think if a coach like Craig can't put confidence in you, then no one can. So just to be able to get confidence from him, putting his trust in myself to, I guess, lead the team around, it's been a massive boost for myself, and it's sort of made that a little bit easier to want to lead the team.
Do you feel, obviously there's been chop and changes with the team this season, but you've always rised above the challenge. Do you think that mindset will sort of help you into a pressure cooker final series?
I think so. Not just myself personally, but as a whole team. We've been through a few things this year, losing players and winning tight games, and I feel like we need to take confidence in what we've done during the year. Obviously, we need to take it up another level because it's finals, and other teams will be doing the same. But we got to be able to take confidence for what we've done during the regular season.
I was going to say that's two massive scores in the last three rounds. I mean, Cam comes back in, Paps comes back in. Do you feel like you've built at the exact right stage, and you've been in this team in finals before? You would compare it before to now. I mean, you look at two of those last three games. Where are you guys at sort of going into the finals? You must be really confident.
Yeah, it's good to get a couple of good games under our belt on the way before final starts, and I feel like the combination we've had as a spine is really starting to click, and we need that coming into the finals. We were a bit scratchy when we first come back, but we hadn't played much footy together, so to be able to put a couple of good performances leading into the finals does give us confidence. And like I said, we need to take the confidence from what we've done during the year and bring it into this final series.
Do you look back at round 10 or whatever the Sharks were here? Obviously, they've won here, which is really easy to do. So what are you kind of expecting from them?
Yeah, we haven't really looked at it that much. We've probably spoken a little bit about how they come down and beat us. And I think finals, you just got to be on your game. You can't turn up with the wrong attitude or, play, 10% worse than you can and expect to win. So I think that's something. Consistency, we need to be consistent, or if you're not consistent in the finals, you're not going to be in there for very long. So I think they're a great team, but we need to worry about ourselves and how we want to play footy.
They're kind of like one of those teams that can frustrate you a little bit. They sort of love a scrap, make you roll up your sleeves a bit.
Yeah, they're a good teammate, and they've been playing very well the last couple of weeks, and Nico's coming back with some good form. So we just need to roll the sleeves up as well, and we want to make it a bit of an arm wrestle as well, and that's how we want to play. So we're willing to do that, and hopefully we can get on top.
Just on the Dally M again, do you hear any noise outside of Munster? Do you hear anything at all? Like, is there any sort of razzing? I don't know, inside, outside? Do you hear anything?
A little bit. I think Munster makes me hear it and shows me all these different articles and whatever it is, and there's pretty much everyone in the locker room's been doing the same. So I don't know what's going on, but that's not really my focus at the moment. I'm looking for the team accolade.
Just on your two wingers, how crucial will that play? Obviously, they're quite skilled in the high ball and are able to catch effectively and score a lot of tries.
Yeah, they're such weapons for us, and we just need to put it up there, and they pretty much go get it. And it's good to get X back. He's been out for a little bit, had a bit of a tough year, but he's training really well and obviously played really well last week before coming off for a bit of a rest. So we're looking to use those guys in this final series for sure.